Hello, welcome back to DirectPadi. In today's video, I'm going to show you how to upload your first shortlet property. This video is for landlords who have shortlets that they want to list on DirectPadi. Shortlets is just like rentals that you collect the payments every single day, kind of like Airbnb style. So I'm going to show you how to list that your first shortlet on DirectPadi. Now, once you're in your DirectPadi account, if you don't have an account, we've already created a video on how to create your DirectPadi account. Now, once you create your account, you're brought into this dashboard here. You've already verified your account. In the previous video, I showed you how to verify your landlord account. Now, once you're inside your dashboard here, what you just have to do is to click on this Add Property button. You can click on this place or you can come to this place and click on Properties here. Now, when you come here, for new landlords, you're going to see nothing here. You're not going to see any property here. Now, in order to upload your first shortlet, all you have to do is to click on Add Property. Now, when you click on this place, you can add every information here. The title, the description, you can select the type of property. Here, you can select, let's say it is a flat. So you can select this here, flat or apartment. You can add the description. Now, for the renter type, instead of choosing long-term rental, what you have to choose is this one here, which says short stay. So just select it and add all this information here, including the description of the property. Now, once you add all this information here, what you need to do is to click on next. Now, you need to also add all this information here. So you can add the state, the local government, the neighborhood, and the full address of where that property is located, and also any nearby landmarks. You can add all this information here. Now, once you do all this, what you need to do is to click on next. So here you put the property details. You put the number of bedroom, number of bathroom, and the toilet. And also for this size, it is optional. But if you know the size of the property, you can also put it here. Then you select the furnished. Is the property furnished or unfurnished? You also select it here. Then next, you move to the amenities. You select all the amenities that applies to that property. Note, these amenities, just like I said in the previous video, it must be the correct amenities of that apartment or building. Please don't select anything that doesn't apply to that amenity to avoid a situation whereby your guest comes to your property and what was listed is different from what they are seeing on ground. Now, once you select every single thing here, you just have to scroll down and select the property tags that applies to that property. So in this case, this property is a shortlet. And let's say, for example, it is a luxury apartment. If it is newly built, you select. And then if it's a service apartment, you select. So you just select tags that are relevant to that, shortlet you're trying to list. Now, the average NEPA hours of that shortlet, this information is very important to guests. So you have to add the correct information here. So if the property do have, because the shortlet do have 24 hours electricity, you drag it to 24 hours. If it's only 12 or 19, you just select it here. So here, let's say this is a shortlet, so we'll just choose 24 hours. Now, for basic occupancy, this property, when do you want this property to be available from? Let's say, for example, you want it to be available from, let's say, on Monday, which is 9th of February 2026. Then how many guests are you or do you want on this property at any given time? So maybe you can select 4. Then for the rules, do you allow pets in this property? Do you allow smoking? If you anyone, you just select it here. So let's say you allow pets. Now for the rules, okay, safety, then you select all the rules that applies to your property here because this is a shortlet. Okay. Now the next thing now is the check-in and check-out. So what's the check-in time and the check-out time of this your shortlet? So let's say for example, maybe the check-in and check-out is this, or you can just select this and then select let's say 3 o'clock. Then check-in is okay 3 p.m. Then for checkout is 11. So you just select anyone that apply here. So you do the same here. Now for the cancellation policy, you select your cancellation policy. Okay, do you want it to be flexible? Do you want it to be moderate? Do you want it to be strict? So you see the ones that applies here. Now, once you do all this, you click on next here. Now you enter your fees here, which is your rates. You enter it here. So how much do you charge per night? So let's say, for example, you charge 150,000 per night. I'm just using this example. Now, your security deposit, maybe you charge 80,000 naira as security deposit. Now, note this security deposit is refundable. So, how many nights, like minimum, do you want people to book? So, if you just want one, you put all this information here. Maximum night 30, you can select as much as you want here. So, if you offer discount, for example, if somebody should book a week, you want to offer them maybe 5% discount. Then, if they book monthly, you want to offer them 10% discount. So, you just you select the percentage that like you want. You just add the percentage you want here. Now, this is the summary of every single thing here. So this is the summary of every single thing here. So the rate here is 150,000. That's per night. The security deposit is this. Then for the platform fee at DirectPadi, we charge the guest, not you, the host. We charge the guest 8% of this nightly rate. That is what we charge. So you click on next here. So if a guest should pay, you're going to get 100% of your money. Why we DirectPadi, we charge the guest just 8% of that nightly rate. Now for here, you just add the media, which is the images of the property. So you just click on this place and then it will open your gallery. So you select the first one here. So this will be your cover image. Then you select the other images of the property. So we highly recommend you upload more than 5 images. You can upload 15 images of that property, no problem. So you select all this here. Now for the video walkthrough, you want to provide your guests kind of, a sneak peek of that property or the apartment. So you upload the video to YouTube. Once you upload the video to YouTube, then you put the video link here so that it will display on the properties page where the guest is going to see information about the property before even, booking that property. So here, I'm going to paste the link here. Now, once I do this, then I click on next here. So when you click on next, you're going to review every single thing you've done so far to make sure everything is okay. You can see 150,000 per night. This is the address here. This is the name of the property, the number of bedroom, bathroom, and the type of property it is. You can see all this information you selected here. You want 4 people. It's going to be available. Check-in is 3 o'clock. Check-out is 11. You don't allow smoking. You allow pets. It's going to be available from this time. And then once everything is okay, you click on this here and then you click submit for approval. If you made a mistake somewhere, you can always go back. Then you can click on back again. As easy as that. So let me click on next. And then every single thing is okay. You click on submit for approval. Please kindly note that when you click on the submit for approval button, it's time to upload so many files, the video, and the images. So you just have to just give it some time. So as you can see here, the Shortlet property has been uploaded now. So when we go to this properties tab here, now you can see it here. The status now is pending. So if you're a new landlord, by default, when you upload the property, you need to verify your account. Now, if you're a landlord who, when I say landlord, if you're focused on Shortlet, it's also called host. If you're a host or a landlord and you upload a new Shortlet to the site there, by default, it will be pending. Now, what you need to do is after clicking on the submit for approval, you need to click on this edit button. When you come to the properties tab here, you see the property here is pending. It is not yet live on DirectPadi. Now, to make it go live on DirectPadi, since you've verified your account, is to click on this edit button here. Now, once you click on that, you see this business status here. It says pending. Now, what you need to do is to click on it and then click on available. Now, once you change it to available, the next thing you need to do is to click on save changes. Now you can see the property is now available on DirectPadi. Now, to check it out, you can click on this place here, or you can just click on this place, then you copy the link. When you copy the link, you can open a different browser and paste it. It will take you to that specific property. So let me just close this. If you want to manage your calendar, you can click on this place here. Now you can see all these places are available. Now, if there are some dates that you want to block out, you don't want people to book those dates, you can just click on them. For example, maybe you don't want on the 17th, on the 18th, and 19th. You don't want people to book these days. So you can just block it out by clicking on them. So this is just how to block it out. I'm going to show you how it looks like on the guest side when they're trying to book. I'm going to show you how it looks like so that you see that these dates you've blocked out, they're not going to be available for those guests to be able to book those days. Now, this is just how to manage it. So once you start getting guests like this, they've started booking your Shortlet, you can manage them from this place here. You see them, Shortlet. to appear here. So this is where you see everything here. If you start, if you start making money with your shortlet, when you come to this earnings tab here, you're going to see your data here. So if you also come to the analytics here, you can even find more data about your property. If you have multiple kinds of property, for example, you have long-term rentals and then you have your shortlet, you're going to see how those properties are also performing here. So this is another benefit of listing your property on DirectPadi. Be able to see analytics on how your business, your property are performing compared to when you're using traditional agents. So those agents can provide you this data, but on DirectPadi, you have access to this data. So now let me show you how it will look like when guests try to book your new shortlet. When a guest comes to your shortlet page, so this is the shortlet which you just listed. So when a guest come to this page here, this is how it will look like. You can see those photos which you uploaded. You can see them here. So they can view the property images here. Let's say they like the shortlet and they are ready to book. Now they can see the price here, 150,000 naira per night. You see the mass guest here for minimum one night stay, check-in 2 p.m., furniture, and so on and so forth. They can see description. They can also see a virtual tour, the video you added of the shortlet. They can see the amenities and every single thing. Then they can see the breakdown here. So I want to show you something here. So compared to the long-term rental, like for annual rental, you can see it is a little bit different here. Here you're just seeing the nightly rate. Here you're seeing the security deposit which you added. But for the platform fee now, which is DirectPadi, what we charge the guest, not you, the landlord, the guest, for using our platform, we just charge only 8%. You can see it's saying 0 for now. So when the guest tries to book, for example, they click on this place here. So you can see those dates which you blocked out. You can see them. They are not available for the guest to book. So that's why I say you can block it out. So you can see all these days too. They've already passed. Today is Saturday. That's why this one is available. So you can see those dates there. So let's say, for example, now the guests want to book 2 days. So they click on Saturday and probably Monday. Then they click on confirm days. So it will add it here. Now you can see, so this is our platform fee. Automatically it will calculate. It is just 8% of this base fee here, which is this here. So it's just, in this case, it's 24,000 because it's 2 days. So this is it here. Then for the total, what the guest is going to pay in checkout is 404,000 naira. So that is what the person is going to pay. So if the person just want to book only 1 day, so if they just click this and then they click just 1 day, then our payment here is just 12,000 naira. Then you get your full complete money. Okay, so this is it here. Then if they want to select how many people they want to come along with, they can select all this information here. And then when they are done with this, they can click on reserve. And then if they also want to chat with you first, before they reserve, they can also click on this chat button and they will be able to chat with you directly on the platform here, DirectPadi. So this is just how they're going to see it here. So also, before we go, this is another reason why you need to verify your account. Because when you verify your account, here, when they look at your name here, your profile here, you're going to see verified hosts. But if you don't verify your account, first of all, you can't list on DirectPadi. And also, since you can't list on DirectPadi, it won't show here. So you'll not be a verified host. But when you verify your account, you see something like this, verified host on your profile. So in this video, you've learned how to list your first shortlet on DirectPadi. And also you've learned how to manage your shortlet, your calendar on DirectPadi. In the next video, I'm going to show you how to receive and send messages right here on DirectPadi. Because once you list your property on DirectPadi, tenant and guests will start sending you messages concerning your property because they want to either book your property or rent your property. So in the next video, I'm going to show you how to receive those messages and also how to respond to those messages. So thank you for watching this video and I hope to see you in the next one.